Good morning, students. Today we are going to revise the chapters exponents and algebraic expressions and identities, because these two chapters are going to come in your test in coming assessment. So let us revise them. And after this, you have to practice on your own. There will be no assignment for today. Question number 1. Find the product of following by using algebraic identities. It means you have to use all the formulae which are there. A plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, x plus a, x plus b, and a plus b, a minus b. Okay, all the formulae you have to use in order to multiply them. So first, question number 1, first part is 5a plus 7b, 5a minus 7b. So as we can see that both the terms are same, 5a and 7b. In other bracket also it is 5a and 7b. One with plus sign, the other with negative sign. So what we'll do, we'll use the formula a plus b, a minus b is equal to a square minus b square, where a is 5a and b is 7b. You need to understand that b is 7b, it is not minus 7b, because a plus b, so b is replaced by 7b. A minus b, the value of b is 7b. Clear? And on squaring, it becomes 25a square minus 49b square. Next part, it is x square plus 5, x square minus 7. Clear? So 7 is not a perfect square. So we cannot apply a square minus b square, and otherwise also we are not supposed to factorize. We have to multiply them. We have to find out the product. So we have a formula x plus a, x plus b. Okay. We have the identity for this, which shows that first term is common in both the, it is same in both the brackets, and the other term will be different. X plus a, x plus b. It means x is replaced by x square, b, a is replaced by plus 5, and b is replaced by minus 7. Clear? So we'll use the formula. Formula says x plus a, x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So we have applied the formula here. A x square, so x square is square, plus a plus b, a is 5 plus b is minus 7. We have written in a small bracket, into x, x is x square, plus a into b, so 5 into minus 7. This dot is actually my multiplication sign. So when we will solve it, it becomes x to the power 4 minus, because plus 5 and minus 7, minus 2. So it is minus 2x square minus 35. Clear? Moving on to the third part, it is clearly a minus b whole square formula, where a is 4x and b is 5y. So 4x square plus 5y square minus 2 into 4x into 5y. Clear? We'll solve it. It becomes 16x square plus 25y square minus 40xy. Moving on to the second question. It says that if 9x square plus 4y square is equal to 45 and xy is equal to 3, then we have to find out the value of first part 3x plus 2y and the second part 3x minus 2y. Now we do not have any formula for 3x plus 2y. How are we going to calculate it? We have a formula for 3x. If we write 3x plus 2y whole square, can we apply the formula to it? Yes, we can apply a plus b whole square formula. So if we write 3x plus 2y whole square, then it can be written as a square, that means 3x square, plus b square, that means 2y square, plus 2 into 3x into 2y, 2ab. Clear? So it becomes 9x square plus 4y square plus 2 into 3x into 2y becomes 12xy. Now if we substitute the value of 9x square plus 4y square here, it is 45 plus 12 into xy is 3. So it becomes 81. We were supposed to calculate value of 3x plus 2y, but we have calculated value of 3x plus 2y whole square. It is coming 81. So if whole square value is 81, then square, if we will remove a square from one side, under root sign will appear other side. So it is under root 81 will be equal to plus minus 9, two values. If you will not write both the signs, you will write only plus 9. If you will leave your answer as 9, your marks will be cancelled. One complete mark will be cancelled. So please be careful when you are writing your answers. Clear? Whenever we calculate under root, we'll always have two answers, plus 9, minus 9. We write in this manner collectively. Likewise, 3x minus 2y, we do not have any formula for that, but we can, if we write the expansion for 3x minus 2y whole square, it can be written this way. Okay, 9x square plus 4y square is 45, xy is 3, we have replaced the value. We have got the value of 3x minus 2y whole square, it is 9. So value of 3x minus 2y will be equal to under root 9. Square will be removed from one side, under root sign will appear other side. So it becomes plus minus 3. Question number 3, it is evaluate. First part is 43.5 into 43.5 minus 33.5 into 33.5 divided by 43.5 minus 33.5. See, you can multiply and you can get the answer, subtract, and then you can get the answer. But this we have been doing since class 5. So what are we supposed to do now? We need to apply the new methods which we are learning in calculation also. That is why a special product is very, very important. We use it in between the questions in order to calculate, in order to do the calculation quickly. Fine. So we can write 43.5 whole square, 43.5 square, minus this can be written as 33.5 square. So if we look at the numerator, it is a square minus b square formula. We can write it as a plus b and a minus b. So it is 43.5 plus 33.5, 43.5 minus 33.5. So we are actually saved 43.5 minus 33.5. This entire bracket, I have not written bracket here, but this is entire bracket. This complete thing will be cancelled by this complete thing. So we will be left with 43.5 plus 33.5. That means 77. So you are saved. You have not calculated product. You have not multiplied them. You did not divide them. And then too you have got the answer. And in a quick manner. Okay, moving on. Second part, it is 1 minus 1 into, this is multiply, minus 5 to the power 0 minus 3 square minus 1, and together it is power minus 1, and curly bracket close minus 1, and then whole to the power 1 upon 3. So we need to use BODMAS rules. So first of all, minus 5 to the power 0 is written as 1 because any a to the power 0 is 1. Okay. Any number to the power 0 becomes 1. Now we'll look at the small bracket. Okay. So it is 9 minus 1, that means 8. 8 to the power minus 1. Rest everything is copied like that. 1 minus, this will be written as 1, but I have written 1 into 1. Minus 8 to the power minus 1. So we have to write the reciprocal because we have a negative exponent. So if we write it as 1 upon 8, this to the power minus 1 will be removed. So it becomes reciprocal of 8, that means 1 upon 8. And this small bracket will be removed. Okay, curly bracket. Within the curly bracket, we have 1 minus 1 upon 8. Take the LCM. 8 minus 1, that means 7. 7 upon 8. 7 upon 8 to the power minus 1. Again, the negative exponent. So whenever we have negative exponent, we have to write the reciprocal of the number whose power it is. Fine. So reciprocal of 7 upon 8 is 8 upon 7. Clear? 8 upon 7 and this minus 1 becomes 1. Whether you write 1 or you don't write 1 does not matter. Fine. Again we will take the LCM. 7 minus 8 divided by 7. 7 minus 8 minus 1. So minus 1 upon 7. It has to be 7. Are you getting it?